Hello, Linden Life. This is Pastor Taylor. Just wanted to send you a quick video with some updates. Um, I'm missing everyone. I can't just go by that really quickly. I'm just missing everybody. I know we're in some interesting times right now, but I still believe that God is faithful, He's sovereign, and He will use this time for His purposes. So I hope you guys are staying encouraged, that you're staying rooted in His Word, praying for one another, doing whatever we can to touch bases with one another as we endure some trying times. So a couple of things I just want to update you guys on. Obviously, many of you have received the email update to say that we're not going to have service this Sunday, nor the next Sunday. So for the next 2 weeks, we're not going to have Sunday morning service here at the Linden Life building in Linden. Also, all midweek opportunities are going to be canceled as well. We typically have Bible studies on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays our dinner and discussion group. Those are going to be canceled for the next 2 weeks. I want to urge everyone to pay attention to the information that's coming from our officials, from our governor, regarding the COVID kinds of responses that we're supposed to be taking on. I know there are updates on the CDC website all the time. I'm not going to try to play medical professional, but I have talked to a doctor who's a member of our congregation. If you are in an at-risk category, we are urging you to stay home and to take care of yourself. This is a safety precaution for you and also for others. So we love you so much. We just want you to be safe, and we want you to be healthy. We want to give you a chance to recover, believing God will heal your body. And if you are in another category that's not necessarily high risk, we want you to use some wisdom to take some precautions to make sure that any places you decide to travel are places that are essential, and to limit your travel if at all possible, just to make sure that you remain safe and healthy. So I want to encourage you that, we're thinking through that. We're all processing that, and we're looking to do our part. Shutting down the building for the majority of the typical services that we have is in effect an attempt to be respectful and to also honor those requirements that the governor has set forth. So that's what we're going to do for the short term, and we may even look at a longer term plan. As far as hearing from us, you probably haven't heard a ton of information from the elders, myself, Mark, and Gavin, because what we've been trying to do is strategize for a longer term type of approach to fellowship and ministry. And we've come up with I think some pretty good options. We're a diverse church, which means that we are not only diverse ethnically, socioeconomically, but I think we're diverse in terms of our perspective on the way that we view and interact with culture. And even theologically, we are diverse in our emphasis on aspects of the faith. So with that being said, there are some folks who still would like to gather in smaller groups. We're going to make that option available. There are 3 homes who have volunteered themselves as open spaces for fellowship, for in-person fellowship. One home is the Ledesma family. That's Christopher and Alexis. They have opened up their home, and that's going to be a place where we engage with teaching and studying God's Word. So that space is reserved for that opportunity. There's another family, the Betchers. Maybe some of you have met Matt and Lindsay. They have opened up their home for a time of food, fellowship, and prayer. So we'll share a meal together, and then afterwards we'll spend time sharing prayer requests and taking those burdens to the Lord in prayer at that time. And lastly, there will be a home that's opened up for a time of conversation to continue the consistency of our time together, where we like to discuss things that are happening, and probably we'll spend a whole lot of time talking about what's going on with COVID and how it's affecting our society, how it's affecting our faith. The Caldwells, Robert Caldwell is someone that many of you have met. We had planned, the elders had planned this time, sometime here in the near future, to share with you that Robert Caldwell has moved into the Linden community, and we were going to use his house as a central location for all kinds of missional opportunities we're looking to engage with. But since COVID has hit us, we now kind of have pivoted in a little bit of a different direction, and asked him to open his home for a time of discussion and engaging with one another for those who would like to engage in that way. So the days that we have that we've asked folks to open up their homes are Sundays, that will be the Ledesmas, Tuesdays, that will be the Betchers, and Thursdays will be the Caldwells. So it'll be the same days that you're used to engaging with if you are interacting with the number of opportunities we get together and gather here at the church, except this time it will be in homes. So on Sundays, the Ledesma's home will be open. Tuesdays, the Betcher home will be open, and on Thursdays, the Caldwells will have their home open as well. We're going to get you an email and some more written details about that, a way to contact either one of those folks if you would like to attend. Again, these will be smaller gatherings. We're going to try to make sure we're responsible with how many people are meeting in one given location, and yet we're going to experience the joy of community in that way. If you are practicing social distancing, if you're staying pretty strict to the quarantines and making sure that you are not leaving the house for any reason, unless it's to go get groceries or something like that, then we're also going to have some online options. We're actively creating some online content for you to engage with. We're exploring some apps for different forms of fellowship. I know Gavin Evans has he's started a little group on Telegram. So if you'd like to download the Telegram app and find an ongoing Linden Life Fellowship group where there's some active conversations happening even now, you're welcome to join that way. And we're exploring some other options to make sure that people remain connected. We're obviously going to be on social media as well. So if you haven't already, go ahead and follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. That's how you can engage with us on social media. So again, just to recap, Sunday, no service. This Sunday, I'm going to probably live stream a sermon from the building here. It'll be just like when we had the blizzard, and it was either a blizzard or ice storm. I don't remember. It was bad outside, and I streamed directly from the fireplace right next to me. I decided to be nigh the cross for this video. But yeah, I'm just going to share a word for us all to listen to, and hopefully remain encouraged and rooted in these times. So just wanted to share that with you. That's our immediate update. Again, there will be an email with more details around what I have shared, and love to hear from you. The journey that was sent out last time had all of our contact information. If you're in a situation of need, we still want to hear from you. If you're experiencing financial hardship, we want to hear from you. If you need food, if you need other resources, please reach out to us, and we'll do our best to respond as quickly as possible to help you out. So we want to hear from you and make sure that you're doing okay, and also mobilize other members in the church to be able to provide that assistance. Lastly, we want to make sure you're aware of missional opportunities. So look out for information coming on how to serve in the city, how to serve in the Linden community, and also how to serve inwardly towards one another in the body. So with that, that's as much as I can remember off the top of my head. You guys know how much I love doing announcements, right? I just wanted to reach out to you, let you know that I miss you, allow you to see my face. I'm healthy. I'm feeling great. I'm encouraged, knowing that the joy of the Lord is our strength. And even in these trying times, we can experience His joy. His joy is the starting point. His joy is not something that is up and down and everywhere. It is a constant, as we heard from the Lord in Philippians. We are rejoicing in the Lord always. And again, I say rejoice. So I love you. Look forward to continuing to engage you in different ways. And I'm praying that the Lord is ministering His word to you, and you're hearing from the Spirit during this time. So peace. God bless. You'll hear more from us soon. You'll hear more from us soon. From us. From. Do not stutter, Taylor. From.